What an interesting 24 hours it has been. I found out by accident that The Sun and a number of other news outlets have published a story about my Big Mac experiment and my Mac plant experiment without having any conversation whatsoever with me. So how did I find out about it? Yesterday I was on Instagram and I saw a video of Tamira Mowry going onto Google, typing her name and seeing what the most searched term relating to her name was. So I thought, oh, let me try it and see what happens. I typed in my name, nothing came up, not much anyway. And then I typed in Tsofanye and all of a sudden, all the list of all the news outlets that had published my story had come up. I was like, say what? So I clicked the Sun link because I'm like, what Sun are we talking about? Is this a fake Sun? Is this a satire site or something? So I looked in it and lo and behold, there's my article, there's my image. They're saying that my name is Tsofanye. Tsofanye is the actual name of the business. It's a play on the word herbalist, the Garland word for herbalist. And no one had contacted me in any way, shape or form. So I am really confused because the Sun article was actually published on the 16th of October. A lot of the other ones were published like the day before or earlier that day. So a lot of news articles have been published. I was in conversation with an agency, but no contract whatsoever was signed because I had a few questions about the contract. Thank you, Nalike Misichofe, for looking at the contract. I had a few questions, which in the end, they basically told me, these are not questions that I can answer. These are questions for our accountants, because a lot of it was about percentage and revenue and sales and all that kind of stuff. And the wording was very confusing about what exactly I was entitled to. So that never went anywhere. And all of a sudden, all over the internet is my story. So I have contacted the writers to see, one, how they got the story and why was I not involved in the process. And we're going to see what happens. But talk about like, I don't even know what to say. I was sitting in my chair, getting ready to settle down for the night, watch a nice African movie and have a nice drink and just chill. And I decided to do this thing just before I did that. And that whole thing went out the window because then I had to have a conversation and be like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, I did it. Maybe I'm naive, but why are people still doing this? Like, why are people still thinking that it's okay? Like me, I'm not to just ask me, innit? Just have a conversation with me. Just say, and other people have done that. You know, people have said, look, we've seen your story. Do you mind us doing this with it, or do you mind us doing that with it? They've asked me. I don't know how hard that is. You know where I'm at. You know how to find me. Just ask me. So if you are those news stories that news organizations that have published a story about the Big Mac or any story relating to me, get in touch with me and have a conversation with me. I am not in any contract with anybody about any of my content. So if you have gone through somebody else, you've not gone through someone legitimate. So please get in touch with me directly, because quite frankly, this is really unfair. And as a result of not coming through me, there are some statements in the stories that are not correct. My name is not Tsofanye. My name is Najele. The organization where I heal, I do my herbalist, is called Tsofanye. That's not my name. So yeah, please get in touch. And if anybody's got any advice on what to do next or what not to do, please let me know, because I am so confused about this whole thing. Like, so yeah.